Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the speed test comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, S24 Ultra and the iPhone 16 Pro Max. In this video, we are going to be doing some app opening, game testing, rendering and the RAM management to give you an idea which device is faster, better in terms of these criteria. And yo guys, these three devices are excellent and one of the best one right now. So let's find out which device is going to be better. So starting with the boot up speed, 3, 2, 1, go. Here you can see the logo of all the devices appeared on their respective phones. All the three devices are going to be running with their latest updates. So let's find out which one is going to be loading up faster in terms of the boot up speed as compared to the other ones. So as you can see, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is blazingly fast as compared to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. First position goes to the S25 Ultra, then we have S24 Ultra, and at the last, the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, before going to the test, both the devices are connected with the same Wi-Fi connection and there are no apps running in the background. And before going to the test, we have two benchmark applications, the Geekbench 6 and the 3D Mark. So let's find out the Geekbench and the 3D Mark test for both the devices. Starting with the Geekbench, I have already run that particular test and here are the results for that particular devices. And as you can see, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is blazingly fast in the multi-core performance, whereas the 16 Pro Max is faster in terms of the CPU performance. And the S24 Ultra is behind in all three devices. So definitely the S25 Ultra is better in the multi-core department. And you're moving towards the second application and it's the 3D Mark. And here we are doing the wildlife extreme test on all the three devices to give you an idea which device is running faster. So here is the result for all three devices, and as you can see, the S25 Ultra and the S24 Ultra both are better in the wildlife test, and the iPhone 16 Pro Max is going to be slightly behind than the other two devices. Now let's move towards the app opening and starting with the basic application, the phone dialer. As you can see, all three devices open up that particular application pretty much fast and the animations are absolutely great on all three devices. The setting application has similar kind of animation. Now moving towards the third party application, and here we are going to be starting with Cora, and as you can see, the S25 Ultra and 16 Pro Max are going to be absolutely great and faster, whereas the S24 Ultra is just few milliseconds behind. Spotify is going to be the second application and it's going to be fast and smooth on all three devices. Next we have YouTube and it's going to be faster in the S25 and S24 Ultra than the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now we have Reddit application and it's going to be running faster I think on the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the S25 Ultra. Now moving towards TikTok, and here we see the S25 Ultra is faster as compared to 16 Pro Max and S24 Ultra, but the difference is not much great, just a few milliseconds. Now let's turn on the camera on all the three devices, and as you can see, the S25 Ultra was the first one, then we have the S24 and then iPhone 16 Pro Max. Spotify is going to be faster on all the three devices. Next we have Instagram and it's going to be loading up faster in all the three devices. There is no big difference between Instagram app opening. Now let's move towards the first game and it's going to be the Subway Surfers. As you can see, the S25 Ultra is the faster one, then we have 16 Pro Max and then the S24 Ultra. The difference is just a few milliseconds, so no big difference in app opening. And the next game is going to be the flip diving, and let's see which device is faster in loading up that particular game. As you can see, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is the faster one, then we have S25 Ultra and then we have S24 Ultra. So definitely the difference is going to be few milliseconds, but still it's going to be faster in the iPhone 16 Pro Max. And let's move towards the high graphic game and it's going to be the real racing. So let's find out which device is faster in terms of loading that particular game. As you can see, the loading page is there for all the three devices, and it's going to be the iPhone 16 Pro Max which is going to be the winner in terms of that particular game. The S25 Ultra is on the second position and then we have the third position for the S24 Ultra. Now let's find out the in-game opening for all the three devices and see which device is faster. Here you see the Galaxy S25 Ultra is going to be faster in terms of in-game loading as compared to the other two devices. Now let's move on towards my favorite game and it's going to be the PUBG Mobile, and let's find out which device is loading up that particular game first. As you can see, all the three devices are loading the game and let's find out which is faster. So quite surprisingly, the iPhone 16 Pro Max has loaded the game faster as compared to the S25 Ultra. The S24 Ultra is on the third position. Now, in-game performance for all the three devices is absolutely great. All the three devices are performing really well. The animation, the rendering, and overall graphic performance is going to be great for all the three devices. I definitely think that all the devices are going to be excellent and performing really well. Now let's move towards the other application, and it's going to be the Netflix, and let's find out which is faster. Netflix is going to be loading faster on 16 Pro Max, and then we have S25 Ultra and 24 Ultra. Moving on towards Play Store and App Store, and it's going to be faster on S25 and S24 Ultra. Last we have video rendering application, and here we are going to be testing out a 4K video which has been in there in the project and applying some effect on that, and then we are exporting them on to the device, and let's find out which device is going to be faster in that particular scenario to export that particular project. We are going to be applying some effect there as well to make it tougher for all the devices. Now let's export that particular clip, and as you can see, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is faster in terms of the rendering, and the S25 Ultra is on the second position, and then we have the S24 Ultra. So definitely 16 Pro Max is still better in the rendering department as well. Now the last application is going to be the browsing test between all three devices, and as you can see, they are opening up pretty fast on all the three devices. Now let's open up the Phone Arena website for the first time and see which device loads it first. As you can see, the S25 Ultra loaded the page first, then S24 and the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now moving towards the second website, and it's going to be the GSM Arena, and it's going to be loading faster on the iPhone 16 Pro Max than other two devices. So definitely the browsing test is going to be almost similar in all the three devices. Now let's start the RAM management on all the three devices to find out which device is going to be faster. As the S25 Ultra is coming with a 12GB of RAM option, we can expect it has the better RAM management. So let's find out by opening all the application in here, which we have already done that. And as you can see, the RAM management is going to be better in that particular device. All the application up till now are in the RAM. The Real Racing is going to be the first application that has been refreshed in the S25 Ultra, which is kind of a surprise. PUBG Mobile, which is still available in the phone. Netflix, it has been reloaded. Play Store, Adobe Rush, Geekbench 6, 3D Mark, and the browser are going to be available in there. So all two application has been restarted in the S25 Ultra, which is kind of surprise, but still it's going to be a better RAM management. Now the next device is going to be the S24 Ultra, and let's find out the RAM management because it's also coming with a 12GB of RAM option in there. So let's find out how it's going to be handling the RAM management. As you can see, it's going to be pretty much great in loading up those small application, and the first application is the Netflix, which has been refreshed. Now moving towards the heavy game, which is PUBG Mobile, it's not there. The second application is the Real Racing, which has been refreshed, which is surprise. And you're moving towards the other application, they are still there. Instagram is there, TikTok is there, Reddit, Spotify, and the Quora are in there. So definitely the RAM management is going to be great. Just like S25 Ultra, two application has been reloaded in that particular device. Now let's move towards the last device, and it's going to be the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Let's find out how it's going to be handling the RAM management because it is going to be coming with 8GB of RAM option as compared to the 12GB on other two devices. As you can see, it has not been refreshed any of the application up till now. All the application are in the RAM, so definitely the RAM management I feel is going to be much more improved and better in the iPhone 16 Pro Max as compared to the S24 Ultra and S25 Ultra. So definitely in the RAM management department, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is the winner as compared to the S25 Ultra and S24 Ultra, despite having a 12GB of RAM option. And yo guys, at the end of the day, all the three devices are going to be absolutely great. All are performing blazingly fast. The difference between all of three devices is going to be just a few milliseconds. And in the real world scenario, you will not find any major difference in all three devices. All three devices are excellent. But if you want one of the best, then definitely the S25 Ultra and the iPhone 16 Pro Max are going to be one of the best devices you can choose from. And yo guys, I have already made some other videos regarding the speed test of all the devices. Do check them out as well. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe because some amazing content is planned for this year. Peace.